Hello, I'm Deborah Sword. Conflict Owner's Manual podcast analytics show that our audience ranges from teenage to senior citizens. I'm humbled and inspired by that. Thank you for listening. And that reminds me of a question I've been asked. When is it too soon or too late for you to improve your conflict competence? My answer: it's too soon or too late when you decide it is. If you're a teen, conflict competencies will boost your lifetime chances for career and relationship success. How you handle conflict is on almost every list of top skills for work and play. If you're a senior, you have a lifetime of experience relevant to improving the quality of your relationships. Between teens and senior years, you might want conflict competency skills for achieving balance throughout your lifetime. There's another lifetime to consider in the question. Conflicts also age. That's the life cycle of a conflict. When is a conflict too young or too old for your conflict competencies to deal with it? That is also your choice. When you decide it is. You can read the excellent articles online about the value of managing conflict early in its life cycle, but early isn't the only time. There's value in using your conflict competencies whenever you're ready. It's true, the older the conflict, the deeper the differences tend to be between you and the person you're in conflict with. The longer silence goes on, the harder it becomes to break the silence. If you believe that the conflict rift is too big, maybe take the risk anyway. The risk can be low because it's already a big rift. What do you have to lose? Sometimes you feel ghosted or gaslit. Then you might think that if you reach out, you'll be heard or rejected. And you might be. If you take that risk, you might also gain confidence in your competency to repair relationships. Do you use common excuses about it being the wrong time to fix a friendship or repair a relationship? You might think it isn't the right time, and that lets you avoid dealing with a conflict because, for example, well, it wasn't my fault. I was in the right. I don't need those people anyway. Let them cool off. They hurt my feelings. If they reject my overture, I'll feel worse. Maybe I'll just wait and see what they do. And those are all reasons for avoiding the conflict by saying it isn't the right time or it's up to the other person. When you're ready, it's not too early or too late. It's when you're ready. They may say no, and maybe you can ask if there's a better time for them or offer to be available to talk when they are ready. Trying and being told no gives you practice in managing your emotions, which is a conflict competence. Sometimes accept the breakup and move on. Sometimes you won't remain friends, but you get the chance to wish them well and leave the possibility open for future contact of some kind. Don't stalk someone who said they don't want you to contact them again. Maybe just let them know they can reach out sometime if they want. So, in summary, 2 points. First, improving your conflict competency and the quality of your relationships is too early or too late when you decide it is. You're never too young or too old to try. Second, while conflict might be easier to manage when it's a young, small irritant rather than a big division, even old, big conflicts can be repaired. Again, when you're ready to try. You and your conflict are not too early, too late, too young, too old, or too anything to not benefit from conflict competency. Start anytime. Don't quit because you've got the conflict competencies. Again, thank you for everybody from teens to senior citizens for listening to our podcast. We hope you'll subscribe, like it, share it, tell others about it, and Ask a question. We love to hear from you. Thank you.